gears, it has one reverse gear, has an inverter. And so what that allows us to do, instead of utilizing an e-axle, is we can utilize our conventional drive line. If we do that, then we can run all the suspensions that we need. We can run all the rear axles that customers want. And so it gives us a lot more flexibility. So we utilize that architecture. You can have this in any wheelbase. It goes up to 82,000 pounds gross combined weight. One of the cool things about the e-motor is that it has an inclinometer. It has a couple of motors. So it goes into first gear if it's heavily loaded or if it's on a hill. Otherwise, it starts off in second gear and then just goes to third gear for efficient cruising. So some really good technology to help our customers be as efficient as possible, but also, it can be fully loaded and easily pull away from a stop on a hill. So great performance, even better than diesel in some applications. You can get it in a variety of power levels. So these trucks are all outfitted. Both of these trucks are outfitted with a maximum power level, about 605 horsepower and 1,850 foot-pounds of torque. So very comparable to a 15-liter diesel engine, very powerful. Customers will like it. It has 3-stage regenerative braking, of course, that you can set that. It has the same exact controls as diesels do for the engine braking, so you just utilize that right-hand stalk and dial in however much you need for the load that you're pulling. And so we'll start with a 579 EV. We have lots of battery configurations. The 579 EV has 3 distinct battery applications. So we have a 2-string where we have batteries on both sides. Then there's a 3-battery configuration where we add another one under the hood. And then this truck has the 4-battery configuration where it adds 2 more. And so all these batteries allow us to go up to 200 miles on the 579 EV. We're also utilizing our lithium iron phosphate chemistry. So this was something that we did with our previous generation EVs, but it's the right choice. It's the perfect battery choice for commercial applications. You can use these vehicles for about 10 years or more before you actually need to replace the batteries. And as you may have known, we have a battery joint venture that we're building in northwestern Mississippi, and that joint venture will build an evolution of a lithium iron phosphate battery. So we're going to continue using it in the future as well. Current 579 platform, and it gets the latest in safety and technology and efficiency. This one you can see has chassis fairings. So now you can get chassis fairings. It also has the great lighting, the best-in-class lighting package that the 579 has. So it has standard LED headlamps, very bright, very powerful. It also has our combination cornering, fog, and driving lights right there below. So you can get those as well. It also comes with Fusion Stop and Auto Go Advanced as standard. And a couple of great features about that Fusion level is it has pedestrian detection, automatic emergency braking with that pedestrian detection, right? So very safe. And then it also has automatic high beam. So like a high-end car, if you're just driving in the night and no one's around, it'll automatically turn on your high beams for better illumination. When it sees an oncoming vehicle, then it switches back to low beams, not to blind that vehicle. So another great thing about this vehicle is it has a unique interior. So it's ionic platinum gray interior, has some special gray stitching as well as laser etched trim panels. So very future forward, very unique, so that when a customer gets this vehicle, they know that they're driving an EV. Leverages the same great ergonomics as our 579, but they know they're driving an EV. This one also utilizes our smart display, so it's got our 13-inch digital display. It's a connectivity hub, an infotainment hub. It'll do Apple CarPlay. It'll do like your AM, FM stereo, everything like that. Take calls. You can see your contacts there. So this is great. So check it out. Go on the interior and check it out. We also did some changes to our 15-inch digital driver display. That's a great system in our diesel 579, but it has some unique attributes just for the electric vehicle. It has a power regen gauge that kind of goes back and forth to show whether you're putting power back into the batteries or you're utilizing the power of the batteries to go forward. It also has some great insights about energy efficiency and estimated range. So those are good things as well. It has these splayed bars with blue accents, as well as an EV unique grille pattern there, trying to distinguish it. It also has these matching side panels on the side of the hood, right? It has this EV unique pattern as well as blue trim there. These are kind of like the 579, so unique grille. It also has these bars with the blue accents as well. And again, we come to the side of the hood and we have our side panels with blue accents and EV unique pattern right here. And so the big thing about the 567 EV is we actually have another battery option, so we can do 5 batteries as well, going all the way up to 625 usable kilowatt hours. That's very high. And so you can get this in a max range tractor application or a vocational application. And you can get all the battery options that you can with the 579 as well. We also paid special attention to body integration. So we have 2 PTO options. We have a 25 kilowatt for PTOs that are a little bit smaller, but we also have 150 kilowatt for larger PTOs. And what's neat about those PTOs is you can actually get dash mounted switches. You can see PTO energy usage in the digital driver display. So it's well integrated, so our customers will be able to use it. The PTO you can see is right here. This is actually a new prototype that we're working on that will probably come out in the future, but it's just an example of a PTO that you can put on this truck. So it's all electric. You run high voltage, you run coolant to it, and then you can control that PTO, through the digital network, the CAN network, and it will drive a hydraulic pump. And so this is a conventional dump body. This is a rogue dump body. It's about 15.5 yards. And so this is optimized for a California market. Another thing I didn't mention before is you can get factory installed lift axles on both these vehicles. This one has a lift axle. It's got a pusher right here that was factory installed. So this is a great California dump application. You can also get set forward and set back hoods. So anywhere in the country you can optimize, a dump truck or aerial or equipment hauler, refuse pickup. We're actually building a rear loader refuse pickup as well. So there's all sorts of great applications that you can do with these new 566 rigs. If you guys look under the hood, you can actually see the battery down there. It kind of just looks like a black box, but it's got all the batteries this one does, and that other one. This one can go up to 250 miles. So under the hood is where we have a lot of our electric accessories, right? We have an HVAC compressor. There's a HVAC compressor for the cab as well as the battery system. The battery system's thermally controlled, so is the motor. These are designed to work and excel in a variety of environments. Some are hot, some are very cold, right? Another great feature about these vehicles is it has preconditioning. So if you have the truck plugged in, you can actually set your departure time. And when you set your departure time, the truck will wake up like an hour before you're set to depart. It'll warm up or it'll cool the batteries, and it'll warm up or cool the cab to the last temperature that you set. So when you leave, you're ready to go. It's essentially the same as warming up your engine, right? You're ready to hit the gas to maximum performance.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Texas Motor Speedway. I am in the Peterbilt Model 567 EV. This is a day cab configuration. You can hear how quiet it is. And a few things jump out at me about this product reveal in this test drive today. The first thing I see here at Peterbilt is you really are starting to see their electric truck lines come into their own. And what I mean by that was the first platforms we got on were obviously converted diesel trucks. They worked fine, but now you're starting to see new dashboards, new information systems, a new interior, new grilling. The trucks are starting to take on their own identity. I think that's a really cool thing. I think it's a nice feature. The other thing I want to say about this is I've been covering these trucks for a long time, and I've written about this some, and I'm going to drive the point home now. And when I say there is absolutely nothing controversial about this truck. This thing is loaded 77,000 pounds behind me. You hear how quiet it is. You can see how fast and smooth it accelerates. These trucks perform, and that's just the bottom line. There's nothing about these trucks other than range. It's not going to have the range that a diesel truck has, but it's not such a significant fall off that in the right applications, these trucks can't go to work immediately and be highly productive for a regional haul fleet. These are solid vehicles. It's every much as bit of Peterbilt as any diesel engine powered unit you can find. Nothing was taken out of the equation. Peterbilt knows how to build a truck. They didn't take anything out of this design. If you expect Peterbilt performance and durability, it's all here. The powertrain's just a little different and a little new. And again, these trucks work, and they work fine. And I think that as time goes on and people grow more and more comfortable with the technologies and the infrastructure grows, I think these trucks will grow in popularity, because I really think they're a very good solution for a lot of fleets out there today.